Hello to everyone who is interested in growing exotic fruits. Today I want to talk about my experience with persimmon grafting. Now it's the end of March 2024 and here in a 25-liter pot grows a small persimmon tree that I bought yesterday at the nursery. I don't know the name of this variety, but most likely it is the Sharon persimmon, which is usual for local nurseries. This plant has a not very thick trunk, the place of the old graft is visible, and there are three skeletal branches. The buds on branches have already sprouted, leaves have appeared, and this is not very good because the best time for grafting a persimmon is a time when the buds have just begun to sprout. But I'll take the risk. I don't really like hard Sharon fruits. I prefer fruits with jelly-like tender pulp, so I want to plant the Spanish variety Rojo Brilliant here. This cutting has been stored in my refrigerator since the fall, but the cut shows that the cambium is alive and green. I will choose the simplest way and use a cheap and bud grafting. I won't go into detail about all the elements of this simple technique because I cover it in detail in my fig tree grafting videos. I'll just note that it's cool now and the sun is already setting, so I can afford to hold the cutout chip in my hands for a few extra seconds. Then I quickly made a corresponding cut on the rootstock with a pocket at the bottom, and after a small correction, I insert a chip with a bud into the pocket. It can be seen that the chip is now in the right place and the cambium layers coincide on both sides. Now all that remains is to carefully tie the grafting side with body type perfilm. I usually use Japanese tape. And after this you need to tightly tie the grafting side above and below the bud with a stationary rubber band, which will ensure tight contact between the scion and rootstock. Let me remind you that the bud is covered with only one layer of parafilm. Made. Now all that remains is to rub the grafting side with aluminium foil to protect from the hot Israeli sun. Done. I graft the second skeletal branch in the same way. Chip and bud, parafilm tape, rubber band. And finally, protective wrapping with foil. Made. I will not graft the third branch because I want to see what variety I bought at the nursery. In a few weeks, we will be able to check our grafts and see if they were successful. In the meantime, let's look at another young persimmon tree. Its height after fall pruning is about 2.5 meters. I also grafted this tree with Rojo Brilliant variety 2 years ago. Here I performed as many as 5 grafts and they were all successful. Here is a whip and tone graft. And here too a whip and tone graft. And here is chip and bud grafting. By the way, it gave a powerful thick shoot which I now use as a leader. Another chip and bud grafting. And the last fifth chip and bud grafting, which I grafted directly into the tree trunk. This gave me opportunity to grow another skeletal branch. The only mistake I made was removing the strapping material late. Because of this, constrictions are now visible here and there on the rootstock. But in general, the young crown has already been formed from shoots of the new variety. There's another good news. Young green shoots are actively growing on the grafted branches, and on some I can already see flower buds. And maybe, if I am lucky, this year I will see the first fruits of the wonderful Spanish persimmon. That's all. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and together we will watch the growth and ripening of wonderful Israeli fruits.